So this is just a summary of what we did on Friday. For this problem solving section, you can just heavily rely on this if you want. The general equation of the circle, center minus g minus f, and remember the radius is g squared plus f squared minus c. Takes a bit of practice though, because there's lots of swapping back and over of change of signs. And throughout this exercise, I've mentioned this here. If you have 2 points in a circle, get the midpoint, perpendicular slope. That line will pass straight through the center of the circle. Now, I think I'll shoot right over to here, to the exercise itself. So the last day in class, we talked about an alternative, maybe an easier inverted commas way of getting the slope of the line. And I think that's the second time I've mentioned that. So if you have a line 2x minus 3y plus 10 equals 0, put a over b and change the sign. If you look at that carefully there, you get a slope of 2/3. Put that there. Any line parallel to the line, for example, 4x minus 5y plus 10 equals 0, would be of the form 4x minus 5y plus c. Sometimes that's useful. If you want to get the perpendicular line, swap the 5 and 4 around and change the sign of the y. It would be of that form there. And then I talked a little bit about central symmetry here. If you have a point in one side of the circle, you want to get the parallel tangent, do central symmetry in the center. And I'm not sure, can you guys remember? But central symmetry is this stuff here. Have a look through it there. It should hopefully make some sense to you. I'm just here to skip through the more important points of the exercise. So there's the actual exercise itself. 3 points in a circle. That is a standard question. You put in 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3 minus 1 for x and y. Sub them in. Get one equation. Guess 4 minus 3, sub it in. And 0 minus 2. Get your 3 equations. And then decide what you want to get rid of. In this one, I decided to get rid of 4f because it's a plus 4f minus 4f. They cancel out. You get left with equation 4 with g and c in it, the unknowns. So then I went back and I think I did 1 and 2 together. No, or is that right? Yeah, 1 and 2 together. Worked down there and got my equation 5, and then simultaneous equations of 4 and 5 to work out what g was, c, and f. And then go back and make sure you state your answer. That's kind of quick there. Now, find the equation of the circle K which passes through the point 1, 1 and 2 minus 1 who's centralized in that. Now again, you can go and rely on the general equation of a circle if you like. Sub in your 1, 1, sub in your 2 minus 1 and get those two equations. And then you know the center lies on 3x minus y equals 7. So therefore the center is minus g minus f. And there it is there. So you get this line here. So you've got 3 equations, 3 unknowns, go and do the same again. The alternative there is, now again, look at this line here. It has a slope of 3. And then to find a point in the line, let's say I put in here x equals 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus what is 7? Minus 2. So the point in the line must be 3, 2. So that's what? 3 3s are 9, minus 2 will give you 7. That's correct. So this is a diagram of it over here. So again, an alternative there. There's the line 3x minus y equals 7 drawn there. See, as you can see, the slope is 1, and up there is 3, and a point on the line is 3, 2. And they're the 2 points you're given. Now, we know the center is on this line here, but we also know that if these 2 points are on the line that I'm given here, the perpendicular, if I find the midpoint, which looks like it's going to be there, approximately there, and I find the equation of that line there, I'm going to end up finding if I find the equation of this line here by getting the midpoint and the perpendicular slope of this line, because these two are on the circle, therefore the midpoint is a chord, and then I can work out my center there, and then work out the distance from there to there to get this circle. Now I know I'm talking a bit quick there, but look at, I'm only giving you alternative methods here. You can go and stick with the g minus f if you want. It's no problem. And then here, I've only got 10 seconds left here. I'm going to stop there for now, actually.